Sangkuriang. Once upon a time in West Java, Indonesia, there lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi. She was a beautiful and kind-hearted woman. Her hobby was weaving cloth. But sometimes she could be very lazy too. One day her weaving tool fell, but she was too lazy to get it herself. So she shouted out, "Can anybody help me get my tool? If you're a female, I will take you as my sister. If you are a male, I will marry you." A male creature did came, but you know what? It was a dog. His name was Tumang. He happily brought the tool to her. Dayang Sumbi was very surprised, but she kept the promise. She married the dog. Tumang was actually a man who had been cursed by a witch, so that's why he became a dog. But at certain times, Tumang could turn back to be a normal man. Their only son, Sangkuriang, was soon born, and he grew up to be a handsome and healthy boy. He always played with his very loyal dog, Tumang. He did not know that Tumang was actually his father. It's because Dayang Sumbi hid the secret from him. Sangkuriang loved to hunt in the woods. Of course, he went with Tumang. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked him to bring him a deer's hide. But after hunting for several days, he could not find any deer in the woods. He did not want to disappoint his mother and was thinking hard of how to bring home a deer's hide. Suddenly, he had a very bad idea. He killed Tumang. Then he brought his heart home and gave it to Dayang Sumbi. Of course, Sangkuriang could not cheat her. She knew it was Tumang's heart. So she got very angry and hit Sangkuriang's forehead with a piece of wooden spoon and told him to leave. With a bad wound on the forehead, he left the village. Many years later, Sangkuriang grew up to be a powerful man. Then one day, he went back to his village. He met a beautiful young woman there, and he fell in love with her at first sight. It was Dayang Sumbi, just so you know. She never got older because she had been granted eternal youth by the gods. Sangkuriang did not know that she was his mother, so he came to her and proposed to marry her. When he walked closer to her, Dayang Sumbi got very surprised. She saw the scar in Sangkuriang's forehead, and soon she knew it was her own son, who left her long time ago. She told him the truth and tried hard to explain to him, but he did not want to believe her. She did not want to break his heart either, so she accepted his proposal, but she gave him an impossible thing to do. She wanted him to build a lake and a boat in just one night. Sangkuriang agreed because he knew that he could make it with the help of the genies. By midnight, he finished the lake and then started making the boat. Dayang Sumbi was thinking hard of how to find a way to fail him. Before dawn, she asked the people in the village to burn the woods in the east, and the light made all the cocks crow. Thinking that the night would be over soon, the genies ran fast and left Sangkuriang before the boat was even finished. Sangkuriang realized that Dayang Sumbi had cheated him. He got really angry and kicked the boat upside down. It gradually became a mountain, and it is now known as Mount Tangkuban Parahu.